tonight, let's check in. Let's check in, like a mid-season check-in, see how things are going. So August, JT, it's the middle of the season for these high school guys, right? They're getting ready to, y'all are in the district, getting ready for the playoffs. And at this point in the year, you pretty much know who's playing every day and who's not playing, right? Like there's guys that are in the lineup, kind of know who's going to be where. We've already fought for positions. It's worked itself out. And the reality is there's a lot of guys right now who are not getting the opportunities that they feel like they deserve or they wish they had. They wish they were hitting in the 3 hole, but they're hitting in the 7 hole. Or they wish they were just simply playing, but they're not even in the lineup most nights. Or maybe in your case, you're getting a lot of time running bases, which is valuable to the team. But I'm sure you'd rather be playing center field leading off every night, right? Of course you would be. For you younger guys, you're starting to get in the tournament ball and the seasons are picking up. What up, T. Jones? What up, Aaron? I see you guys. Thanks for hopping on. So you younger guys that are starting to get in tournament ball, you're going to experience this a little bit too. It's where you get into Sunday where it's like the games that matter. It's not pool play anymore. And all of a sudden you look at the lineup and you're like, man, I thought I was going to be hitting in the 3 hole or the 2 hole, but instead I'm hitting in the 6 hole or 7 hole. You just deal with that kind of pit in your stomach like, why? Why? First of all, you'll never know why because you're not the one making that decision. So it'll eat you up if you try to figure out the answer to the why question. The reality is you can't control it. You're not the one writing the lineup card, okay? But the things that we can control are the things that we talk about often in these sessions, the attitude, the concentration, and the effort. And tonight we're going to focus more on the effort portion of it. If I were to follow you around throughout school, from the time you wake up, eat breakfast, go to school, go to practice, go to the game, whatever. If I were to follow you around, or your parents were to follow you around, or your coaches were to follow you around all day long, every day, would they be more inclined to put you in the lineup where you want to play or where you want to hit? Or would they be like, I'm probably making the right decision, right? And if that doesn't impact you, if you're like, dude, I'm doing everything I can be doing. I know JT right here, my man's doing everything he can be doing to crack the line. Matter of fact, he's going to play college baseball, yet he doesn't even play every day at his high school right now. And that's not a knock to him. That's actually should be something that he's confident in or takes away from this. Is the fact that, look, I'm doing everything that I can physically do to become the best athlete and ball player that I can be. And so I'm reaping the reward for that, which is an opportunity to go into the next level and play college baseball. I'm not going to worry about what's going on in my senior year of high school right now. I'm going to be joyful. I'm going to love on my teammates and have fun as a varsity player my senior year. But I can rest my head down at night knowing that I'm giving it my all. I'm giving it everything I've got. I venture to say Aaron's in the same boat, giving it everything he's got because I know him. I know he's putting in work. I see T. Jones down there. T, you're not getting all the opportunities you feel like you deserve either right now. But I also know that you show up here and you put in work, right? Because I see you guys not only training in the gym to get stronger during the season, but you're also putting in extra swings. You're working on your throwing and just mobility as a whole. So some of you guys that are going to listen to this, not tonight, that are not here tonight, some of you guys that are going to listen to this on YouTube, and you're going to need to self-reflect because you're in that boat where you're not getting the opportunity you feel like you deserve. But yet, if one of your coaches followed you around all day and watched everything you do from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, they would probably be validated in their choices, right? You all have peers that are in that situation, right? If you looked at your buddies and your peers and the guys that complain often about where they're hitting in the lineup or the fact that they're not playing or the fact that they don't have college scholarship opportunities or whatever it might be, if they looked in the mirror, they'd probably see, golly, you're right. I'm just not putting in the work that I should be putting in. Or I'm not taking care of my body nutritionally, or I'm not sleeping and recovering the way I need to recover because I'm staying up late playing video games, right? So all these things that we do off the field or in hiding, so to speak, when people aren't watching, those are the things that matter more than anything. And we feel like we can get away with them because people aren't watching us every step of the way. They're not watching us from the time we wake up to the time we go to bed. question is, what if they were? If they were, would they be more inclined to put you in the lineup where you feel like you deserve, or would they be validated in their choice not to? It's an interesting question for you guys that are doing everything you can do to get to where you want to go. If you take anything from tonight, take a bit of confidence out of it, knowing that, man, I am doing things right. I'm crushing it. And you should be confident in that. But I also want you to consider how to take a bit of leadership out of it, how to walk away from this with the opportunity or the desire to go touch a friend of yours who you know is in that boat of kind of complaining, but he's not doing what he needs to be doing because you see and spend so much time with him. And just go put your arm around him and say, hey man, like I know you wish you were where I know you wish you were here. I know you wish you were in the lineup. I know you wish you were hitting in the 3-hole. But listen, bro, I think you can be doing more. I'm going to challenge you to do more. And in fact, I want you to come with me to the cage. I want you to come get an extra workout in with me and give those guys the opportunity to join you and put in the level of work you're putting in. I think it's a great opportunity for us as young men, for us as men to lead the way and put our arms around people and pull them with us. I think it's really, really special and something that we can all do. You guys got any feedback or any conversation you want to have regarding that? August, y'all can chime in. T. Jones, Aaron, y'all got any things going on in your life or in your world or on your team or any of your peers or teammates that you might believe could need to hear something like that need to look in the mirror per se?
Well, for me, I've been like texting my team and like we're on Game Changer and I just text them. I'm putting in the work anyone else and stuff.
Dude, that's sick, man. That's so cool, dude. You're so far ahead of the game because you're doing that. So far ahead of the game. That's a leader. That's what leaders are. That's what leaders do. Those are leadership qualities that you're demonstrating there, August. That's amazing, bro. That's amazing. Anybody else doing that? I think sometimes we don't want to do those things because we feel like, I don't want to be that guy, right? The reality is, like, at some point in time, if you're talking about striving for greatness consistently, like you're every day, I hear you like, man, you talk about wanting more, you want more, but I see you're not executing the way you're talking. And so if I care about that person, I'm going to, in a loving way, put my arm around him and say, just like August said, hey, bro, I'm putting in work. Like, come put in work with me. Let's go. I don't take that as a negative thing. Like, I'm putting in work, beat my chest, put myself on a pedestal. I don't think that's where that's coming from, August. I think it's coming from a great place, a place of leadership where you're saying, hey, fellas, hey, I'm putting in work and I'm getting better. And it's bringing so much value to my life to surround myself with people that encourage me and love me. And I'm hopping on the podcast on Monday night. I'm doing things to better myself and I'm getting so much fruit out of that. Come with me. And even if it doesn't show on the field because you're not getting those opportunities, it's showing in your life. And it's manifesting itself in your heart, and that overflow of your heart is going to start to seep out of your mouth, and you're going to start to just love on the people around you because you are putting in the work and it is bringing value to your life. You feel that in your life? Do you? Yeah. I know you're putting in work. I know it. I know it's starting to show. It's starting to compound. It's like that hockey stick effect, right? Where it's like it was pretty gradual for a while and it was looking bleak, right? You're like, is this worth it? Is it not? I don't know. But then you kind of got over the hump, and dude, you're skyrocketing right now. If you were a stock, I'd buy you. I'd buy you. My man's trending. He's trending in the right direction. What about you, Aaron? How you doing out there, man? Aaron's in Brooklyn, New York right now. Actually, he's not in Brooklyn. Where are you at in New York right now, Aaron?
I'm in Long Island, my boarding
Long
school.
Island. How's it
Yeah,
going out
pretty good. Started the season off pretty well in
there? Good.
Georgia. And for the next games in Connecticut on Friday, and then we go to Massachusetts on Saturday for a
Nice.
doubleheader.
That's so cool. Are you hitting in the lineup where you want to hit in the lineup?
Uh, nah, but that's I think more of a confidence thing. I think on any team I should be the three hitter, but that's just the type of person I am.
That's okay
But
though. Are you putting in the work that warrants you being the 3-hole hitter?
definitely 100%.
Good. Good. Good.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
Do you have peers and people around you like your boys that maybe aren't putting in the work, but you see they had that same desire. So like, it's one thing to say, yo, I want to be hitting in the 3-hole and I'm confident because I'm putting in the work.
Hmm.
Another thing to say, yo, I want to hit in the 3-hole, but you're just flat out not doing the work that it takes to get there.
Yeah.
You see
I
guys
mean,
doing that?
I could say, to be honest, more, I think on the pitching side, it's more like that. For the hitters, like I would say like the top like 6 hitters on our team, all like top 7 hitters on our team, like really like all like work hard in like certain like different aspects. Like we have all our things that we got to work on. So, but in terms of pitching, I would say like there's certain things that, let's say they want to hit like a number or something like that, and maybe they're not doing enough to like get that number.
I think a lot of times, just as ball players in general, as people, I mean, we get into the season, we get into the quote unquote grind of the season, and
Yeah.
we let off the gas pedal.
Hmm.
And when we let off the gas pedal in the season, everybody, like, that's what everybody does, and so it kind of goes unnoticed. But the
Hmm.
ones who press the gas pedal midway through the season, that's when you really start to separate yourself from the pack.
Yeah.
So these mid-season check-ins, like we're having tonight, are super important because the guys who go on to win like All-Star and MVP and all these things, like they're the ones who are producing late in the season. They're the ones who are
Hmm.
helping the team get to the playoffs. They're the ones who are
Yeah,
helping
for sure.
win games in situations that matter. And so those of us who are working to press that gas pedal late in the year, it's crazy how much separation you can get from the guys who are just status quo, kind of in the grind of it. What about you?
Hmm.
How's it going with you?
It's going good. I mean, I think I should get more opportunities hitting wise.
Yeah.
There are some people on my team though that think that I should be hitting 4-hole,
Yeah.
but they're not putting in work.
Simple as that. It's part of it. It's part of it. So, we don't say that to bash the guys on the team. It's just a reality. People, it's like that in the workplace. If you're an adult listening and you got jobs, like, people forever and always want more, but then at the end of the day, they're just like they're not doing the things they need to do to receive that. And so our challenge again is just to take care of the things that we can take care of, put the work in, let be what it, like, not let it or it's not that it is what it is. Right? That's overused and a cliche. Oh, it is what it is. Like, no, I'm just content with what I can control. I'm content in my work. I'm content in my life. I'm joyful. But then it also gives us a platform to lead the way in a humble, kind, loving way, because you say that about your teammates because ultimately you care about them. You don't say that because you're like bashing them. It's like, no, dude, I see so much more in you. You can be so much better, and you can actually attain everything you're setting out to attain, everything you're talking about wanting, you can have. But you're not putting in the work that it takes to get there. And I can help you with that. You just got to go get it. You got to go get it. And I can lead the way if you're willing to come with me. What about you, JT? You feel any of that? You ever thought about that before?
There's a couple kids on my team who just always talk about how they think they should be hitting 1-hole instead, but they're hitting 7.
Yeah. And are they putting in work that you can see? And it's not for us to judge. Again, I don't want to go down this path of like I'm judging other people. Again, we look at it from a leadership perspective, and it's how is our team around us doing, and how can we either lead them or we can lead the way by example. We can either encourage them with our words or we can lead them by example. Does that make sense? I don't want you to misconstrue and think we're just judging people. We're not judging. We're just taking account. We're taking record so that we can lead the way. But you see that? Are they, because I know you're putting in work. I know you're here. Look, the reality is every guy that comes on this podcast gets after it. You guys prioritize your work. That's why you're here right now. Y'all know how many people get this text message to get on this podcast every Monday night? Y'all know how many? 127 people get the text to get on this podcast every Monday night. Y'all know how many consistently show up? Like 10. Like 10. So you guys are in the top more than 10%. You guys are in the top 5%. 6-7% of all people that walk through the doors of this Futures Association that are members of the Futures Association. How special is that? You're leading the way, and I'm so proud of you for doing so. August, I'm so proud of you for jumping on and being a part of this, man. I'm so excited to have you here. Aaron, fired up that you're doing what you're doing, man. Just stay the course. You're going to play college baseball next year too, big dog. T. Jones is coming for you. You still got a little more time. You stay the course, all right? We're going to do everything we can to get you where you want to go. This guy's a sophomore. He's doing it. I was looking up at him like he's a giant earlier. I was like, yo, golly, man, crazy. And I know this guy over here is getting it. So, guys, I love you so much. I hope you feel that. I want to continue to encourage you and love you. And again, please don't think we're just talking about people. We're thinking about people we care about and trying to come together as men to figure out how we can lead them, lead our teammates, lead our peers to be the best that they can possibly be, so that we can have winning teams, so that we can be on championship teams, and we can be the leaders of those teams. All right, guys, I love you so much. God bless you. Have a great week. Keep working hard, just like each and every one of you are. All right? Good night, guys. See you next week.